Welcome to the DSQ podcast with Blake Lawson and Dakota Reynolds.
Max Verstappen, man.
What a guy. What a true guy.
I think it's the only reason this weekend was even remotely salvageable.
Yeah, no, Qatar, why?
Yep.
Why are we here?
It's one of life's great mysteries. That's ever wonder why you're here.
Close enough.
It's for boring racing, apparently.
Welcome back, Rooster Teeth.
Yep. Yes, how many times do we hear it? Penultimate weekend.
Penultimate.
Qatar. It's here and it's gone. And thank God, because it was kind of fucking boring.
This race was.
Yeah. And arguably that we're using race thinly there.
Yeah.
It was.
It was.
It was here. Oh, man. I mean, let's just get into it, honestly, because I feel like, much like the weekend in general, let's just get through.
Just get through it, man. Oh, we gotta blitz through this, and then we've got
next week. It's all about next week.
Yeah, this week kind of doesn't matter right now.
It was the bottle episode.
Yeah,
it was a filler episode.
This was the beach episode.
Yep. Like much teams, because people brought nothing.
Nothing. We're just gonna skip to cars first. VCarb brought a circuit-specific front wing change, a minor little optional piece for their front gurney. That's it. That's all the car updates. No one else brought anything.
Yep.
That's it. Just VCarb.
As the famous picture of Red Bull, which will be included in our meme section. So.
Yes, absolutely. As for the track itself, they added additional gravel strips in the exit of turn 6, on turn 10 on the right-hand side, and the exit of turn 16. They added a whole gravel strip on the exit of turn 14. Oh, correction. Gravel strip on the exit of turn 14 starts earlier, and then they painted the gravel beds. And that's it. Gravel.
Not
Leading import of Qatar.
Sand and gravel.
I already got the sand.
Not true. But it's not good sand. I don't know. I feel like there's some fact of like, hey, these guys
I don't
actually
like
have to bring
sand.
in sand. It's all from White Sands Missile Range. It's the best sand. Yeah. I was like, pre-race news. I was like, the continuation of Aston Martin. We got Adrian Newey as team principal.
Let's go.
Very much as I agree with the fine, I'll do it myself method there.
It's very much he's already, plot twist, he's already designed the car. He's got his journal bought and everything. He's just doing side quests now.
Yep. And of note, of pre-race, talking to both Yuki and Isak. Isak very happy and smiling about seeming to know the future. Yuki as well saying he knows what is happening, but neither can't say anything. Red Bull saying that they will announce immediately after the Qatar Grand Prix. It is 5:21. About the race ended 5 hours ago, so I guess immediate means a little different.
Yeah,
I'm sure once this podcast publishes,
they'll pop it
it'll
immediately
announced,
afterwards.
So.
I mean, I'll have Formula One open regardless, but
yeah. As a Yuki fan, I think I know what's coming. I think everybody knows what's coming.
I think the writing is on the walls.
Yeah. And then just this race, big talking point, as I say 3 times in one half sentence. The 25 lap overall lap, very important. Between all the sessions, you do a outlap scrubbing on, you do 3 laps on that thing, that counts. You only got 21 to run with, or 22 to run with, so kind of locking us in there. So just looking how much coming into it, knowing how much that was going to affect things. Like this race weekend was already kind of
Qatar's really weird on that aspect, and it's like, what can you do to improve that at that point?
Yeah.
Like I guess it sort of played a factor this week, but that was only mostly because there was already an incident that sort of shook things up. So yeah, slight spoilers, but
whatever. Getting into the practice. I don't know if we just don't understand the rules of the rookie running this season or the teams don't. Somebody's wrong here.
Yeah.
Nobody ran rookies, which, I mean, on a typical sprint weekend like this makes sense because you only have the one practice session. However, there are 3, like VCARB's supposed to run 3 people, and then 2 other teams have to run 2. And on those other teams, being Gabby and Kimmy and Isak, actually, so there's 3. I was right the first time in my head. They had to run both these sessions because it's their turns on the cars to be sat out. It is 2 per car. The other car driver have done their 2. They need to sit out. And then especially with VCARB, at least one had to do today, and then they both are sitting out P1 and Abu. But yeah, nobody did anything. So, and I guess we're gonna find out. Does it just not matter?
Does it not matter? What are the repercussions?
Yeah,
is it going to
is
be
it
a
fine?
monetary fine? Because if it's a monetary fine, they're just not going to run it.
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah,
What's the point if you can just afford it?
yeah. So I don't get it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we're wrong. But I feel like that's what the rules were, and I don't think we missed a weekend where everybody I think everything was accounted for. I verified before last week, to be honest. I went through. I'm like, yeah, no, my nerdy ass spreadsheet's correct of who's run. But so I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm sure it's a fine, and yeah, that'll become the new thing, and they'll probably let it go next season. It'll happen this season. The precedent will be set. They'll let it go next season, and they'll crack it down for 27 or something. But I don't know. Rules. If you're rich, they don't matter.
Exactly.
That being said, of free practice, not a whole lot. I mean, it is the one running, but again, when your race is basically set, so you have to know kind of what to expect. But again, your race is set. It's a 2-stop, so really just nailing down plank wear stuff and that is really all you're doing. Pierre and Max get a little close. Lando had a little bit of struggling. Never mind, he recovered that. Just a lot of people hitting that new gravel. I think the only thing of note, funny haha-wise, is Valtteri's back again on radio. This time with Yuki. So
I saw someone posit that they're thinking it's Bortoletto. I hadn't seen that part, so I don't know for a fact who would have been around him or whatever. They're thinking it's Bortoletto because, of course, they use the 3-letter identifiers, and Valtteri ran BOT. Well, Bortoletto is BOR, and so they're thinking, oh, well, maybe they're still catching off of that, but I feel like they'd be
it's race 23.
It is race 23.
And Valtteri has not stepped foot in an active car this season. Of course, he's done some stuff with Mercedes, or not Mercedes, Cadillac, presumably, but yeah. Yep, that's about it. I was Oscar leading P1, P2 is Charles, or no, Lando. P3 was actually Fernando. So you have Oscar, Nando, Fernando.
Papa!
That's it. That's your practice. That's kind of it. McLaren not sparking, I guess, as much. They did, I guess, ride their heart. They did raise their ride height, obviously. Didn't seem to affect him too much. Lando didn't seem too concerned. He's like, no, if anything, it'll drive better. Cool. All right, your lovely shortened sprint qualifying.
Zoom.
Crinkle, crinkle. Of note of SQ1, Max and Lando, one impedes one, and then it gets impeded back. They kind of just call it a wash. Yeah. I was like, it was technically Max in turn 1 on Lando, and then Lando turn 16 for Max. So basically the first and the last turn on their respective laps. So whatever. Yep, they call it no further. Nothing necessary.
That's
just
fine.
Whatever. Let's let them
Behave,
let them do their stuff.
Meh.
I was like, I'm working with 2 papers. I'm just making so much noise. But your SQ1 exits, Franco Colapinto, Pierre Gasly, Lewis Hamilton.
Yikes.
Liam Lawson, and then Lance Stroll. What is up with Lewis? It's so just heartbreaking.
It is. And it's so weird because, like, I want to blame Ferrari on a lot of it. And a lot of it probably is them between the car itself and the strategy. But Charles is still doing okay. Charles is still doing all right. So, I mean, it can't entirely be on Ferrari at this point.
Yeah. And then, I mean, it is swapping for Lewis. Charles definitely has more experience. He's been in that pain box for 3-4 years now.
This is true.
But sucks. I mean, Lewis's post-race interview, it's like, hey, weather's nice. That's the only thing. It's, yeah. Wonder if he's just like, just, hey, retiring lap 1 in Abu, I'm just going to enjoy we're just going to watch the race as spectators. I'm good. Yeah. Just, yeah. Ferrari is a whole other conversation, which we'll probably get to in our end of season kind of wrap episode.
I feel like we're going to have to. Like, good grief.
Especially, and probably in our blind prediction wrap up too, because we both had them as our high expectations.
Very high.
Yeah, sucks there. Your sprint quality 2, honestly, just your exits. Ocon, Hulk, Bordeaux, Ollie Behrman, and Isak Hadjar was through track limits.
Turn 10?
Yep, something like that.
Get used to that, by the way. Turn 10 happens a lot this weekend.
But actually, I agree to that. I have no note of where it is.
That's fair.
I'm assuming probably yes. I think it was. Because it caught everybody out, as you were saying. But yeah, so that lets Kimi Antonelli through. Kimi was actually out. Hulk also having a time deleted for track limits, which puts him down out P14. Your final Q, SQ3. Okay, that's just the end. Cool. Sorry, notes not in order. Your top 10. No surprise here, actually, because it seems this is his track. Oscar Piastri is your sprint pole sitter.
What a man.
Followed by...
What a legend.
And if you ask his garage, boo, apparently.
Yeah.
They cut to allegedly Lando's side, and just the mechanics were just dead face, just weren't happy at all. But Lando's side, of course, Lando's mechanics are probably going to be cheerful for Lando, but still your team. Hey, we talked a lot, especially broadcast talked about it a lot after today's race. It's a team game.
It is indeed a team game.
So, yeah. P2, George Russell. P3, Lando Norris. Fernando Alonso, P4.
Let's go.
Yuki Tsunoda, P5, ahead of his teammate, 4-time world champion, possibly 5, Max Verstappen in P6. Yeah, that was exciting. I was like, I actually missed sprint quality, so I was like having to like cover, and I saw something. I was like, oh no, don't spoil. Kimi Antonelli, Carlos Sainz P8, Charles Leclerc P9, and Alex Albon P10.
Williams.
Kind of shook up.
It's a weird track.
Oh, yeah. And then I guess that is over to you on the 4 Parc Ferme changes.
The 4 Parc Ferme changes. For
the sprint.
Yes. I do have that slightly divvied out. There were quite a few, actually.
If you wanted to wait, we can do that. I was just trying
No, you're good. I do have it split up that way. So in the sprint side of Parc Ferme, there were actually a lot of brake related changes. So like your calipers, your drums, etc. There were complete setup changes for Stroll, Colapinto, Gasly, and Hamilton. All 4 of them will start from the pit lane.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I've got that's important.
All right, and let's talk about the sprint.
It could have been an email.
I was going to go, and that's it. All right, moving on. Yeah, no, that was a waste of everybody involved's time.
I wish I had stayed in bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, oh yay, Max gained a couple of spots. Yippee! Hey, fucking Yuki finished in the points.
Like the only reason we're mentioning it is because it did kind of play into the bigger championship race that's happening. But other than that, honestly, it should be forgotten to time.
Yeah,
Bury it in the desert. Move on. But yeah, Yuki. My note is Yuki does his job. He headed off, held up some people, let Max through. He did what he was supposed to. I guess just a couple little things. Both him and Kimi get 5-second penalty for track limits, which does swap around Yuki falling behind, and then Kimi, then basically null-gating that. Yuki gets 2 points. 4 points, excuse me.
4 points for Yuki!
Let's go.
Contributed 4 points to the Red Bull.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. I was like, the other notes I have aren't even worth it. I was like, Lance dropped the clutch. Ooh. Like, this race was shit. This sprint was worthless. But yeah. I don't know. I was like, the rundown, I'll tell you, I was like,
a lot of nothing.
I was like, I use blue for if they didn't gain or lose anything. It's blue. It's mostly blue.
Why are you blue? Yeah. Well, we can run through the rundown for the sprint real quick. Your winner, of course, Oscar Piastri.
Again, if I'm going out of order, please stop me.
No, you're good. Oscar Piastri gaining nothing and losing nothing, finishing with a 26-minute 51.033 seconds.
26 minutes and whatever, too long.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, God.
Behind him, also no change, George Russell. Behind him, also no change, Lando Norris. Behind him, Max Verstappen gained 2 spots, finished P4. Then Yuki Tsunoda stayed where he was at, finished P5. Kimi Russell, apparently.
George.
I did that on someone else, like writing something else down. I think I wrote down Gabrielle Russell somewhere. But no, Kimi Antonelli gains a spot to finish P6. Fernando Alonso loses 3 spots to finish P7. Carlos Sainz stays where he's at to grab the last point in P8. Isa Qatar gains 2 spots to finish P9. Alex Albon stays where he's at to finish P10. Outside of the top 10, you have Gabriel Bortoleto gaining 2 spots to finish P11. Ollie Behrman staying where he is to finish P12. Charles Leclerc losing 4 spots to finish P13. Liam Lawson gaining 2 to finish P14. Esteban Ocon stays where he's at and finishes P15. Nico
We're having it today.
We're having it. Nico Hulkenberg loses 2 spots, finish P16. Lewis Hamilton gains a spot to finish P17. Pierre gains a spot to finish P18. Lance loses 2 spots to finish P19. And Franco Colapinto stays right where he is in dead freaking 20th.
Quick note on Lance Stroll, because I kind of forgot about it and do want to mention it. Lance has kind of had a, not resurgence, but like, he's not as hated, especially among us too. Like,
yeah.
He's more just all. Whoever made Lance cry, I will fucking find you.
Yeah, no.
How dare you?
I saw that and I legit about hopped up and was ready to fly wherever and just start wailing on someone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
How fucking dare you make Lance Stroll cry. Or any driver, but no, come on.
He might be a Nepo baby. But damn it, I kind of like him now.
He's
Just when he's finally starting to grow on me, and now you guys want to fucking make him cry. You know who it fucking was? It's Rocket Powered Mohawk. Showed up in fucking Qatar. Just fucking salt. What you got fucking saying? Just fucking left crying. Fucking goddamn.
Yeah, that is your sprint. It was irrelevant, really. I mean, again, some points here and there, but
it was relevant to exactly one battle, and that was it.
Yeah, let's straight along full speed over to your Grand Prix qualifying session. Math is hard. By math, I mean my handwriting. Of note of Q1, little bit of Pierre and Kimi getting actually very close, like almost side pod into stuff on pit exit.
I mean, you know.
So Pierre might be pissing some people off this week, including himself, as we look at standings. And then 23 and 43 noted for race director's instructions. I didn't actually write down a resolve for this, so I don't know what happened. Clearly not enough for it to be important.
I want to say it was like no further after the fact. Did we? Yeah, we already closed that out.
That's fine. That document.
That's fine. I can pull it up on Mastodon.
shout out to the Twitter bot for docs working again this week. Fantastic.
No,
It was
absolutely
broken as hell
fantastic.
last week. And the one on Threads sucks. There's not a good one on Blue Sky, and I don't have Mastodon, so.
I was like, Mastodon is just a repost of the Twitter one, I believe.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah. It literally just links to the Twitter one and then just posts whatever it posts.
While she's doing that, quick, your Q1 exits. Yuki Tsunoda, your first P16 exit. Held on a little bit of hope there, but there was a track limits, but I wrote his name last of everything. But nope, fortunately, old Yuki is back.
Oh.
I'm the Yuki fan. I know he's not getting a seat next year.
You said it was the
At least a
23
primary
and
seat.
31, correct?
Huh? 43 and 20, 23 and 43. That's what I have written
okay.
down. Yeah, Alex and Franco. I don't think it was the same incident, or it was the same thing, but they were noted separately. I don't know. Ocon 17, Lewis Hamilton P18, Lance Stroll P19, and Franco Colapinto P20. So yeah,
I don't have anything for Franco. I do have Alex and...
maybe I wrote it down wrong.
Maybe. I know it was Doc 43 was the other Williams one, but that was unsafe release of Carlos Sainz. And then the 23 one was pit lane incident with Ocon.
Maybe I wrote down 43 instead of 31.
Possibly.
Very possible.
It was no further action.
I was like,
Basically, Alex went to leave the pit lane and got pinched between Ocon and Hulkenberg. Because Hulkenberg was leaving and Ocon was trying to pull in, I guess, in the fast lane. And
traffic, like the highway. We
Yes.
bitched about for 20 minutes last night. We won't talk about that just for privacy reasons of location, but fuck these two certain highway interchanges.
Yeah,
There's
no,
one
absolutely.
interchange with these two highways. But yeah, I was like, again, the big one. I mean, Yuki sucks. Yeah. Lewis again, like we just said. What? Just it hurts.
it does. He's a fucking great driver, but
Not this year.
not this year. Get used to the machine.
Yep. Nothing of note I have for Q2. So your exits, P15, Alex Albon. Again, another one that was like, oh, we're waiting on a track limits thing, but no. Gabriella Bortoletto, Oliver Behrman, Liam Lawson, 12, and then your last elimination, P11, Nico Hulkenberg. I try to do it every week, and I never do it right.
It's close enough.
And then Q1, as mentioned, document 55, the unsafe condition for number 55, Carlos Sainz, driver for Williams. They said like a sticker on the tire,
Yeah.
but then they were also like, I saw them, speed taping the side pod. Was it part of the vinyl wrap? Was it?
I can get you the exacts on that. That would have been.
I was like, it was a significant piece, and like he was sliding around, and honestly, it was probably pretty fucking scary.
Let's see. Team Herd.
And
Team
those-
advised that it had been using this floor sticker since mid-season and had not previously experienced any problems
Oh.
with it peeling off the floor. However, ultimately the team is responsible for ensuring that the car is not released in an unsafe condition, and video evidence showed that the driver had great difficulty in controlling the car.
Yes, confirm.
Competitor is fined 5,000 euros.
Yep. So a little bit, maybe some of that sand got under when they were applying the adhesive, and it's got a little too much, a little too hot under the tires, and. I'll say, vinyl, working in the industry that's worked as vinyl previously, it can be a bitch. So, but yeah, so floor sticker, that makes sense. They're little. Oh my god, the own C from his name cost his downfall. But yeah, that. Luckily, it's a fine. It's a fine. Red flag at 5:37 to go recover the sticker. Dude was hauling because as again, they mention. I feel like they mention it so much more this year than they ever do. It's like, oh yeah, this was built as a MotoGP, so the runoffs are gigantic. So the poor marshal is hauling, run out to pick up one piece of vinyl, running all the way back across gravel. God, shout out to him. Honorable mention star that marshal.
No, absolutely.
And then Charles had a big 720 spin, like. Very, again, good thing this was a MotoGP built track and he had runoff because that thing would have been gone.
God. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Let's get to your final top 10 for the Qatar Airways Qatar Grand Prix. God, We love our aviation here.
Absolutely.
P10, Charles Chuck Leclerc. P9, Pierre Gasly, continuing to be outperforming that car a little bit. Fortunately, won't last. Keep that in the chamber. Fernando Alonso also continuing a good stint here. P8, Carlos Sainz continuing his awesomeness in P7. P6, Isak Hadjar. P5, Kimi Antonelli. P4, George Russell. And your top 3 in the qualifying for the race and your driver's championship race. P3, Max Verstappen. P2, Lando Norris. And P1, once again, Oscar Piastri.
Let's go, Oscar. I'm so fucking excited for this championship at this
When's
point.
the last time we've been, we're excited for Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, it's Abu Dhabi. Championship's already decided. This is just a parade. Bleh. The last time I think the last time we were excited for Abu Dhabi was 2021.
Yeah, what happened there?
Michael Massey does not want to talk about it.
Yes. Toto Wolff would like to know your location and throw a headset at you. Throw a headset that would cost us like a paycheck worth.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
With overtime.
Fuck's sake.
All right. One thing to note, which I forgot about in like halfway through the race. I'm like, wait, what is this like this? Gabriel Bortoleto still had a penalty left.
Yep.
From which again we always forget and always like, oh yeah, it counts for the Grand Prix.
For the actual race, not the sprint.
So his P14 does drop him down to P19, last driver on the grid because of Franco Colapinto.
Starting from the pit lane because of more setup changes. The setup change both in the sprint and in the regular race. So
just testing, I guess.
I guess at this point,
getting that data for the last round.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Even though it literally doesn't matter, which we'll get to in the battles.
As for more Parc Fermé, more brake-related changes. A whole lot of brake-related changes this weekend. I guess, sand gets in those, and it gets hot.
Yeah.
Like, playing the F1 games sort of shows you how hot these fuckers actually get. Like, we're talking, 6, 7, 8, 900 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, they glow.
Yes.
They get hot. But you're... No, I was like, I think I looked. No headrests this week.
No headrests.
I think the Haas boys got some new hockey pucks. Good for them.
Yeah, new hockey pucks. There was someone who got some mirror glass or whatever, but nothing major.
All right, into the Grand Prix. Let's be honest. I was like, the only thing exciting about the race was the championship implications.
Yes.
Which kind of helped carry the race, but let's be honest, it's still like if you took that part away from it, let's say Lando won last week and all of this didn't matter. Kind of would have been even worse.
Shit.
Yeah.
At that point.
But straight up, lap 1, turn 1, no incidents, but I mean, Oscar does good.
Mm-hmm.
Lando, what's the stat you brought up?
He is the lead bottler. He has lost the lead on the first lap that he has had the pole position for. Out of 16 times, he has lost it 8 times. Yep. 50%. 50% of his pole positions he has bottled.
And even ahead here, not a pole, but still here. It's Max.
It's Max Verstappen.
And he smelt blood.
Run from him. Fear him.
Yep. He gets the overtake done, and that's kind of it. And of course, we're looking at 25 lap, 7 lap. That's what we're looking at for tires. Everybody's got to do that. Lap 3, we get Pierre Gasly goes into aforementioned millions of gravel traps added. Unsafe rejoin, kind of just quickly gets back in. Kind of like a little bit into the turn. Like I don't think he was even that close to anybody.
I don't think so either.
So, I guess something else did happen technically before this, but it's not in the order of noting. He gets a black and white flag. Just hey. So
I was like, normally you only really see those for like
track limits.
Track
or
limits,
Track
whatever,
limits.
but- yeah, no, gets the little black and white for the unsafe rejoin because hey, don't do that again, fucko.
Kind of replaying from last week. We have Esteban Ocon barely moving, like it's millimeters. And I know the rule's the rule, but man, it was but moving before the signal.
What someone mentioned about last week, because I did finally see that in a Reddit post, and then saw them talking about it. The starting grid for Vegas is kind of sloped a little bit, like just ever so bit. If you don't apply enough brake, you will slide, and that's I think what got Kimmy out last week.
I was like, I never saw Kimmy's. Like, I watched it. I was like, I didn't see him move.
He definitely moved, but like, yeah, no, it is very much a, oh fuck, am I moving?
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be the same case here then, because that was barely like you barely like. I don't think I saw it because I looked at the reflection on the tire, not the tire itself.
Yeah,
and this was definitely forward motion.
The
though.
post that I saw,
back, so.
they like zoomed in on the tire itself, and was like,
yeah. But rules are rules. Same thing with, let's say you pit lane speed. Kind of just what it is. So he gets a 5-second penalty for that. Serves that pretty quickly. And then he serves it again. I guess they thought they didn't serve it correctly and was noted, but no further investigation. Which we were like, that's never happens. But they took care of it themselves. They penalized themselves to redo it. So I'm like, all right, cool.
fair, fuck it.
Then we get to lap number 7. Hey, that matches one of the tire stint numbers. Interesting. Pierre does have damage from his gravel, most likely. Like, it's looking like something is dragging on his front left.
It's like in the floor.
Or front right? Yeah.
Yeah,
like front
on the right
of the
side of the floor.
I still go by something broke, and that's what caused it, because it didn't look near as bad, but he and Nico just, they touch. And they touch quite a bit. They touch a lot, Martin. And yeah. Nico goes flying and punctures, and he's done and beached. Sparks are now very much coming off that Alpine. Like, I'm surprised. Spoiler, he did not retire. Pierre did. At least
wild,
there.
But, you know.
It is the end for Nico's race, unfortunately, there.
Really sucks.
I put turn 1. Did that really happen at turn 1? I don't think that happened at turn 1.
No.
There's no way that happened at turn 1.
It happened turn 2?
Yeah.
You told me turn 2, but you might have wrote down turn 1 as well. It was turn 1, turn 2, somewhere in there. Like, they touched and he fucking went spinning. I want to amend what you said. I don't think necessarily something broke. I do think it was literally just because of that piece that's on the bottom. Because you do not realize how much floor damage will cause you to understeer in corners. So that would have been on the correct side, that it would have stalled him out and made him understeer. So I don't think anything broke. He just understeered into fucking Hulkenberg.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, nothing catastrophic. Like, I was like, maybe at first, like, oh, the suspension fucking snapped or something. But I was like, oh, maybe like one of the floor arrow pieces like steadily went, and then evenally just like went down, cut, and like flipped back up into something, or like, I didn't think it was a puncture. Like, it didn't look puncture like. But yep, that brings out the safety car on lap 7. So, hey everybody, let's go to the pits.
Let's go.
To which McLaren said,
"Nah,
no." And to the
bewilderment is what you're looking for.
It is, but there's something else. I don't know. There's another word that my brain was trying to process on that. Yeah, McLaren says no to everybody's bewilderment. And is it a good call? According to them, yeah, because now they have flexibility.
It's like, okay, cool.
Yep, everybody comes in again. Penalty gets served for 31, and his second self penalty gets served in that time too. We resume on the start of lap 11. Quick little lap 15-16 quick little note of Stroll, Bortoletto, and Albon for a yellow flag infringement. I said frag last time too.
I did it. I did it earlier today.
I don't know
too.
why it's so hard.
I don't understand.
Frag grenades.
I think
that's
it's
the word.
frag grenades, and then the second word has an FR in it.
So, but no action there
Word,
for whatever. Yep. So nothing there. Next thing I have is lap 21.
Yep.
For the aforementioned Alex Albon. He gets his black and white for track limits.
Spoiler alert, which I just want to throw that out there because that's lap 21.
Mm-hmm.
That's not even halfway through the race. He doesn't get a penalty for track limits this race.
Yep.
He fucking kept it clean from lap 21 to 57.
Moving on from there, 26. I don't know when you might have it noted of when the actual stop was. Lance.
25 was the stop.
Okay, that makes sense. God, they did get that penalty out pretty quick, didn't they?
Yes.
Lance gets a 5-second penalty for pit lane speeding 80.9 kilometers, 0.9 over. Yep.
I mean, the rule's the rule.
Rules are rule. I mean, they've given penalties for like 3 people doing 0.1 the other day, so.
Mm-hmm.
That is that. Next thing I have is laps 34 and 35.
I have 32 just because, hey, that's when the second round of pits hit.
Well, I guess, when was the McLaren pit stop? That would have been...
McLaren pit stop was 24 and 25.
Yeah. Anyway. I think... Is that me in there? I don't know. I don't think... Is it? I'm trying to click. I don't think it is. Yeah. That's bearing the lead. Lap 34, you have Oliver Behrman. He gets noted for unsafe condition.
It was noted as unsafe condition.
Yeah.
And it was investigated originally as unsafe condition.
So on his pit stop on lap 25, 24, whenever, or no, it would have been 32, sorry. The rear left, I believe
is what they said is the rear left, yes.
Did not fully attach, or was not attached.
Yep.
And they released him, and chunk, and probably hit a wheel gun, and hopefully nothing else. Obviously, we didn't hear anything, so.
Probably floor damage after that.
Yep. Maybe in diffuser and all that, which it's part of the floor, so, yeah. Yep. That's Jack. Have to, get the car back up, get that fixed out. Hopefully he didn't break it. Hopefully the wheel's still going to go on, nothing else, and, yep. But unsafe for the other drivers, unsafe for the pit crew. That's a 10-second stop and go penalty.
Yeah. Do not get those that often.
Which he serves on lap 41, and then promptly goes home. Yeah. Other of note on 35, Yuki's noted for an unsafe release. No action there. I mean, 17 cars were pitting at, 15 cars were pitting at once or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Honestly, George's was worse. Or Kimmy, whoever it was. One of the Mercedes releases was a lot sketchier. And I don't think they even noted that.
Very, very close.
Yeah, 41 of Ollie Behrman retires. Just rough day for Ollie.
I have noted on that Ollie saying, and I quote, "Fuck this."
Yeah. And fair.
Yeah. Very fair.
But good ups to Amayo Komatsu.
God, yeah. So the footage of him pulling away from the actual OG pit stop, just pounding
Slamming
on the fucking steering wheel
yeah.
out of fury, and I feel you, man. I fucking feel you.
Yep. But goes over the pit wall. Komatsu just gives him a good little, hey, not your fault, all good. We'll do better.
We'll do better on this. We got you. It's no big deal. We'll come back stronger, and we'll come back stronger next year.
So, which, I mean, pit crew was having a rough day. I was like, yeah, the false start was on Ocon, but they potentially didn't serve the penalty correctly. So, yep, definitely some stuff to look at on the Haas pit. Pit crew.
These American teams, they're not sending their best and brightest.
God, I probably should have put down who is leading at this point. But yep, lap 42, it's Oscar's time to pit. 1.8 seconds. We'll get to that. As well as at that time, Fernando does a little spin, just keeping it lively, just,
Whee!
It's like, ready to sleep? Nah, I'm good. I'm Fernando Alonso. But yep, that's Oscar gets that pit and goes on the hards to the surprise, again, of everybody. Some McLaren strategy questioning, or a lot of people questioning McLaren strategy.
Randy, what you doing, bud?
Oh, not great. Lap 45. Another track limits, black and white. That is for everybody's favorite posh boy, George Russell. And now to set it up, we got who's up ahead. It's the one, the only one, Max Verstappen. And you got Oscar. And then you have, is that Carlos Sainz?
Polar Bear! I'm rooting for the Polar Bears this year.
Yeah. Carlos Sainz holding on to P3. And then you got Kimi Antonelli right behind him, holding on to P4. And then right behind them, your championship leader, Lando Norris. And they're getting chased down. And Carlos is like, yeah, I don't care. I want this podium. So he's like, I'm going for this. I was like, man, it would be nice if you backed up Kimi to help, but whatever. God, I didn't note when this happens. Anyway, so set it up. Basically, this race for third is kind of really there. Lando is, I think that radio message was earlier, but maybe having a little bit of how his throttles and shifts, and he's having maybe a little bit and doesn't know how to do it better, apparently. I can't do it. Carlos starts to have a little bit of problem. He thinks there's floor damage, and he's getting, I think it was understeer, yeah?
I think understeer.
And it's like everything looks fine. It's not a puncture. It's like, okay, but something is wrong.
Something's wrong. Please check.
And
we are checking the Vietnam flashbacks for fucking Carlos.
And then one place back, we have Kimi, who is doing a good amount of defending on Lando. And then he just stops. Or so we thought. The way the broadcast. He's like, oh, we're just letting Lando through without a fucking fight. Like, easy. One little mistake. Little bit of oversteer. Goes wide. And that's it.
Sends it off track, and then, yep.
That sucks. I was like, Kimi wouldn't upset Dad Max like that.
Yeah, no.
Also, Kimi is he's a racer.
He is a racer. Max is now going to leave Kimi at a gas station somewhere and expect him to find his way home. He better not hitchhike, or he'll take them back to where he got picked up at. Yas is such a piece of shit.
Yes. So Lando does go up to P4 past Kimi. Holds on to P3, though, is our Carlos Sainz, at least. Well, we'll just say that. He gets P3. Penultimate lap. Isaac picks up a puncture. Don't know what from. Don't know if he ran wide. Debris.
Life of tire.
A
little bit of combination of all of them.
And that he was running in the points, and that ruins his race. He's all the way down to, let me check note here. DNF. 10 classified, but DNF. As well as 18. Lance also, it's on that last lap. It's like, yeah.
Fuck it. Retire
Call
the
it
car.
a day. Which Isak was noted for the unsafe condition of basically, puncture happened, as you were saying, we were talking about earlier, just out, like on the pit straight. So he couldn't have pit. So just wanted to manage to get it back around. And was like, keeping out, stopping safety car, which maybe was a little bit of Red Bull. It's like,
if you fucking cause a safety car, so fucking up. Even if he calls the safety car, it's lap 56 of 57.
Yep.
You cannot clear a safety car in that amount of time. Max is already in the lead.
Sure. But basically, it's like, yeah, it was fine. It was the last lap. Everything was fine. Whatever. So, yeah, that is it. That's the Qatar Grand Prix. Your winner, of course.
Max
Verstappen.
Thought it would be different. Max Verstappen. Your winner, Max Verstappen, gaining 2 spots, finishing with a 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 38.241 seconds. Behind him, losing the spot, Oscar Piastri, finishing P3, gaining 4 spots.
The smooth operator himself.
Carlos Sainz.
Sparkles the unicorn power coursing through his Spanish veins.
I'm so
It is very
excited.
glittery. It's probably going to cause him a blockage later in life.
I am so excited for 2026. I cannot tell you how fucking excited I am. All right. Continuing off of the podium, we have your current World Driver Championship leader, Lando Norris, losing 2 spots to finish P4. Kimi Antonelli staying where he's at to finish P5, which I think kind of sums up his week. He did gain 1 spot to finish P6.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, losing 2 spots to finish P6 is George Russell. Gaining a spot to finish P7, Fernando Alonso. Gaining 2 to finish P8, Charles Leclerc. Gaining 3 to finish P9, Liam Lawson. And gaining 5 places to finish P10 and gain 1 point, Yuki Tsunoda.
Woo.
Welcome back to the points, Yuki Tsunoda.
Double points finish for him.
Double points finish. Let's fucking go.
Fortunately, probably won't save a seat.
No. I mean, we'll save a seat next week. Hey, Yuki, have you ever been bowling? Let me show you some race footage from Valtteri Bottas, and I need you to replicate this.
Hey, we're actually going to run instead of Hugh this week. Your racing year is going to be Bravio Free. I still think I fucked it up. Friatore.
Continuing on, outside of the points, P11, Alex Albon having gained 3 places.
Fortunate, both finishes right outside the points.
Yeah, both right outside. Sucks, but is what it is. Lewis Hamilton gains 5 places to finish P12. Gabriel Bortoleto gains 6 places to finish P13. Next, your lap down trio. Franco Colapinto gaining 6 spots to finish P14. Esteban Ocon gaining 1 spot to finish P15. And Pierre Gasly losing 7 spots to finish P16. Lance Stroll and Isaac Hadjar, both, of course, classifying but not finishing, so technically 2 laps down, so they get classified. Lance Stroll finishing P17, which is a +1 for him. Isaac finishing P18, which is 12 spot loss for him. And your 2 DNFs, Ollie Behrman losing 6 places for the 19th slot, and Nico Hulkenberg losing 9 places for the 20th slot. Your fastest lap from Oscar Piastri with a 1:22.996 on lap 44. Not quite the record, but kind of close. About 0.6.
Yep.
So, very close. And your driver of the day. I voted Carlos Sainz.
I also voted Carlos Sainz.
Because holy shit.
Yep.
But your winner for driver of the day, Max Verstappen, with 31.2% of the vote. Right behind him is Carlos Sainz with 30% of the vote. He was, the first time that we looked at it, I think we were looking at like 30 and 25%.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
It was not super close.
Yeah, no. So it got very close at the end there. Behind Carlos is Oscar with 10.2%, then Kimi with 6.7%, then Lando with 5.6%, all others getting 16.3%. So both Max and Carlos gaining the majority.
Yep.
Or the super majority, be it so.
Which I feel like Lando just has a 5-point percentage always. Like when it's clearly not him, he's always like that 5th spot of the classified or the ones they publish.
Yeah.
The top 5 or whatever.
Fucking wild.
Because the fan people.
Fucking LN crew. All right, and your pit stops. Your fastest pit stop was
with 1.8.
McLaren, with specifically Oscar Piastri's lap 42 stop with a 1.8. That was a fucking lie.
Thanks, broadcast.
Broadcast had it as a 1.8, but once we went into the DHL fastest lap, that's where we get all the info for that from. DHL fastest lap had it as a 2.08 seconds. Still the fastest stop, but off by about 0.2, almost 3. Your slowest pit stop, and we had to do a little bit of watch back and review on this one. Slow stop belonged to Mercedes with Kimi Antonelli's lap 7 stop, which is a 6.31 second stop. There were 4 slower, which was Haas with Ocon ×2. his lap 8 and lap 9, which were an 8.34 and 8.71 respectively. Both of those were penalty serve stops, so meh. Aston Martin with Stroll on lap 49 was a 10.12, which is also a penalty serve. And Haas with Ollie Behrman on lap 40, 11.86, which was also a stop-and-go penalty. There was one that was probably actually slower than our slowest stop, which was Behrman's lap 32, where they didn't put the wheel on. But they stopped the timer when they dropped the car and it moved to the end of the pit box. So it stopped at a 2.34 seconds. So I guess we'll never know.
Would have been a good stop.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It would have been a great stop for fucking Haas, but end of the day.
La-vie.
End of the day. C'est la vie. Hey, can't win them all.
Nope. So we get to those stars.
Beautiful stars.
Making sure I was just going through all the stats in my head, make sure I didn't. We just skip.
Yeah, no, that is it. That is all the stats.
Cool. I can go first, I guess. My third star, I did kind of struggle a little bit. I was like, I kind of had two and like where to place them, and then this one. My third star is Kimi Antonelli. 1 spot and 0 where he started, or nothing gained, nothing lost in the sprint. 1 spot in the race, or no, sorry, reverse that. 1 spot in the thing, 0 in that, but in the thing. But he did good defending. He would have probably kept Lando back if he did not have that one mistake. And honestly, I feel like he is the rookie. He is our rookie this year.
Oh, absolutely.
And I feel like he did a good job here. And he probably should have sat out FP1, but we'll see how that plays out.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, just Kimi,
Just Kimi doing Kimi things. My third star is Carlos Sainz with a combined 16 points from between the sprint and the regular race. Phenomenal job. Great points for Williams. Unfortunately, it's not enough to move them. We'll get more to that later. But yeah, 16 solid points for Williams from Carlos Sainz. Getting that fucking third place on the podium. Let's fucking go. Second podium this year for Williams. I'm going to say this a lot for the next few weeks. I am so excited for 2026.
Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully it's good. I cannot wait to be on the floor sobbing by race 5 because the Williams car is actually shit. Yeah. But, yeah, Carlos Sainz.
Heck yeah. Well, speaking of Carlos Sainz, that'll be my second star. Yes, another smooth operator podium. And where... he was like, yeah, if we're not getting on the podium, here he is. Grand Prix podium 2, counting the sprint, third placement finish of a top 3. And he's just so fun. He got he's the memes. He's got the memes. We'll get to that into the meme section. Yeah. We love Carlos. We love Williams. Yeah.
My number 2 star, and a bit of a slight odd one because we don't normally, well, I say we don't normally do the non-drivers, but to a degree. I hate me pulling out my phone to Google because I completely did not know her last name. I
was like,
second star, Hannah Schmitz.
Just so we can knock it out once, my first star.
All right, fair enough. Fucking immaculate decision making on pulling in fucking the Red Bull boys for that lap 7 stop. It's like, hey, this is pit window because we're going to pit and then pit on 32 and then last till the end, and we won't have to fucking make another stop. Fuck your flexibility. I'm Hannah fucking Schmitz.
Yep. 100%. And there's going to be a lot of like, well, yes, her and everybody else made the correct call, but one of them had championship on the line and didn't second guess. Max pointed out Max didn't even second guess it. He's like, are we sure? He was like, yep, coming in. Cool. Let's do this. And her on the podium and just so well-deserved up there with Max. And
oh, absolutely. Especially, I love when we get to put women on the podium in fucking countries that are like, oh yeah, women are inferior people. Yeah, no, absolutely love it. Oh,
so
fucking
great.
phenomenal.
We're like, oh, they should put Hannah up there, and they did. Where it's like, yes.
Oh, love it.
Yep. So, yeah, to piggyback, yep, my 1 star, just the strategy goddess, Hannah Schmitz.
And I'll lead into my number 1 star, which is a combo. Yuki and Max. Yuki, a return to the points. A return to double points. finally getting a little bit in for Red Bull, which he's trying. I know he's trying, but fuck, man, it's been a rough season for Yuki. That second seat is just cursed.
Yes.
It's absolutely cursed. But you know what? He's done his best, and he's definitely done his best this weekend, getting a P10 in the race and a P5 in the sprint. Phenomenal fucking work for Yuki. Max, it's fucking Max Verstappen. Come on, do I need to explain myself? Fucking
104 to 12.
4th place in the sprint. Okay, cool. Little low, but whatever. It is what it is. 1st place in the race. Wow. Phenomenal work. Love Max Verstappen. I kind of want that 5th World Drivers' Championship. I really do want Oscar to win, but only one of them can win it. And fuck it. And you'll notice there is a distinct lack of Lando Norris there. Yep. Yes. Anyway.
Yes. If not Oscar, then Max. If not Max, then Oscar. And yeah.
If neither, then no one.
Yeah. If neither, then yeah.
If neither, 20 driver DSQ.
Yeah. I have
Jack Doohan.
And the metaphor I wanted to bring is after the race, we were so like euphoric of like Williams podium, Yuki gets a point, Max closing the gap, championship on, Oscar closing the gap, he's still going to be in this too. And just like, then I'm the, realist of like, and by that I mean I'm a Maple Leafs fan. And the Leafs in playoffs, they can give you hope in a game 6 and then destroy you in game 7. Abu Dhabi's at game 7. So it's got to be.
No, we're fine. We've got this. It's all good. We'll have a Lando Norris engine blow. He'll be out of the race by lap 25, and then it will be just Max and Oscar battling it out.
Yep.
And they're going to race cleanly, and neither one of them are going to crash out.
Oh God, Max is such a competitor, but he's also one of the biggest trolls in the planet. There is a non-zero chance that, given the opportunity to let Oscar win it just to get at Lando, he will do it. I think Max is exactly that kind of level of troll, petty, however you want to frame it.
Oh fuck, the engine's underpowered. Oh fuck, I can't get any acceleration out of it. Fuck, fucking Oscar felt like, all right, it's fixed.
Yep. I mean, he may have been sandbagging this entire fucking season, so it's very
absolutely just to prove it was fucking possible. I gave you guys fucking 20 races head start, and you still fucked it up. Fuck you guys. I'm going home. I'm going to do sim racing for the rest of my life.
Trying to get you. I'm gonna go do rally with Carlos's dad. Can I go? No. No, you're having my Red Bull seat. James, no. You stay here.
Oh fuck. Okay. From the stars to the battles. So there's a little bit of solidity. Solidity? Is that what I'm looking for?
Yeah.
It's solid. In the Constructors' Championship
finalization
after this week. Yeah, there we go. That sounds better. So we have essentially 2 battles. It is the rest of the best and the best of the rest. So McLaren is locked into first. We've known that for a while now. Yep. They have exactly 800 points.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Still not 1,000 F1 movie, but behind them is Mercedes and Red Bull. They are within 33 points of one another. Hi, Max. So that is still interchangeable depending on who finishes where and if Yuki is able to do anything next week.
Yep.
4th and 5th are locked in. 4th is Ferrari, 5th is Williams. Mathematically, there is not an amount of points they can get. Ferrari could finish 1-2, and they would be 1 point shy of Red Bull, even if they DNF'd. It's so sad, but that is the fact. So Ferrari is P4, Williams is P5.
1 point, you say?
1 point.
So you're saying that the 1 point that Yuki Tsunoda got today kept Red Bull from going to still be at least third.
Yes. I was like, that solidified Red Bull to be at least third.
If you had that point later, I'm sorry.
No, I did not.
Okay. Because I know I'm bridging immediately when I was looking at the points. I'm like,
no,
wait a second.
I was like, all I really did
that
was
close.
I did the point spread, and then I did, like, over to the side, I did, hey, this is what positions these people can get.
Yeah.
After Williams, you have the battle for 6th through 9th, which is V-Carb sitting in 6th, Aston Martin, yes, gaining a spot from last week in P7, Haas losing that spot in P8, and then Sauber sitting in P9. The point difference between that group of people is 12 points between Aston Martin and V-Carb, 7 points between Haas and Aston Martin, and 5 points between Sauber and Haas. Sitting in P10, our favorite Frenchman, Pierre Gasly, with 22 points. He has 46 points back from Sauber. He is locked into P10.
Yep.
I am so sorry, Gasly, that neither one of your teammates that you've had this year have scored points, but holy shit.
Or even remotely helped. One of them did finish ahead of you for this race.
Yeah.
That was it.
Which is wild, but it's not your fault. It's Alpine.
Yep.
It's 100% Alpine. On to the drivers. You have the fight, which is 1st through 3rd. Lando sitting in 1st. Max overtaking Oscar this week, sitting in 2nd. Oscar, of course, sitting in 3rd. There are 12 points between Lando and Max, and 4 points between Max and Oscar. So, meaning there's 16 points difference for a 25-point race. There's a lot of, like, hey, this person can finish here, this person can finish here. I'm not going to get into all of that because it gets very complicated very quick, and that would extend this episode by, like, 10 minutes, and I'm not going to fucking do that. You have that fight, the top 3 fighting for 1st place. After that, George still locked into place. Charles still locked into place. Lewis is not solidified on his spot. Why? Because he can still be overtaken by Kimi Antonelli. He is 2 points back from Lewis. So those two are fighting for 6th and 7th. You have Alex Albon in P8 with 73 points. He can finish at highest 8th and at lowest 11th. I initially wrote down 12th. However, 12th and 11th are 1 point off from each other, and there's no mathematical way that they could do it in which Alex would finish 12th. So both of them would have to finish first, which is not possible.
Gotcha.
So beyond that, so Alex is 8th to 11th. Carlos right behind him. Pretty much anyone from 8th to 12th can finish in 8th place. Carlos is behind him, can finish at lowest 13th. Isaac is behind him, can finish at lowest 17th. Same with Nico behind him and Fernando behind him. Ollie Behrman is sitting in P13, who can finish from 9th to 19th. Liam Lawson sitting behind him in P14, can finish from 10th to 19th. Yuki Tsunoda in P15 with 33 points. Max's biggest fan.
It's everywhere. It's got to be an omen.
It's got to be. Sitting in 15th, he can finish 10th to 19th, as can Esteban Ocon in P16 and Lance Stroll in P17 by count back. They're tied. P18th is Pierre with 22 points, can finish from 13th to 20th. And Gabriel Bortoleto sitting in P19 with 19 points, who can finish from 13th to 20th. Franco Colapinto is sitting in 20th position, can finish anywhere from 18th to 20th. And Jack Doohan, who is in dead last, unfortunately does not have a seat, so can finish from 18th to 21st. He's locked in 21st. Unless
Pierre
Flavio,
gets sick.
unless Flavio Briatore comes out with some insane fucking like, oh, well, we'll just throw fucking Jack in the car. Fuck it, why not? Or one of the two drivers gets sick. Jack Doohan is exactly where he's at. He is not going anywhere. The point spread is insane. So after Alex, who is 77 points behind Kimi, you have Carlos 9 points behind him. Isak 13 points behind him. Nico 2 points behind him. Fernando 1 point behind him. Ollie 7 points behind him. Liam 3 points behind him. Yuki 5 points behind him. Esteban 1 point behind him. Lance tied with him. Pierre 10 points behind him. Gabriel 3 points behind him. And Franco and Jack 19 points behind him. It is insanely close in the back of the pack only because the front bunch has completely run away with it. But yeah, that is the battles for next week.
I was like, this is the last battles, because after that,
it is
the battle's
the
over.
results.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to probably do exactly what I did last year, which is very much a, hey, this person won, this team won. Everything else will be in the season wrap. So that way it'll keep that episode a little bit shorter, the Abu Dhabi episode, and that way we can spend more time focusing on the actual race stuff, because it probably won't be a very exciting race, but there's a lot of implications on that race between constructor stuff, between drivers championship stuff,
and seats.
And seats, yeah.
Probably. Like, it's, yeah.
Oh, speaking of seats, I need to refresh.
Yep.
Just to make sure.
We'll just do quick, quick little into F1 Predict this week, because I have to. I won't get into the whole thing. I got a perfect podium this week. My delusions have finally paid off. I've been throwing in a random Williams podium with, I picked Carlos and Alex does well, or I pick Alex and Carlos gets on the podium. P1 Max Verstappen, P2 Piastri, P3 Carlos Sainz. Doubled that. That is 180 points between the correct position and the double chip. Total of 259. I took the lead in our little house league. So I also won last week, but we didn't mention it last week. If you want to see the picture of my perfect podium, go to my socials. I will not post it in the video. It's not a meme. It's a triumph. It's the only good thing I got going. So. Listen, my driver's about. I have to go find a new favorite driver next season. So give me this podium victory.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm putting my phone away. They still haven't.
As of right now, my driver still has a seat. That could literally change at any moment between now and next episode. But yeah, memes. It's all Blake this week, besides one.
It's all me. All right. Well, we're gonna start off with the fucking engineers in the Red Bull garage, memeing the ultimate meme. It's the same shit as last week. Go the fuck away. Don't bother us. Let us work on it. No one brought anything except V-Carb, and they brought a little optional Flappy Doo. That's it. Fucking. Yeah, no. Those photographers, those fucking cameramen get way too in there. They do get in the way, and it's fucking.
They're
wild.
photographers like our favorite Kim, who's probably the most well-known, Kim Illman. He's just a media photographer. Mm-hmm. But there are photographers that their only job is to get intel. Like, they are 100% legal, somehow espionage. So.
Yeah, there's rules for them, so.
Yeah.
After that, we have... This was post-sprint qualifying.
Yep.
Max Verstappen going up the pearly gates for all the castaway Red Bull personalities, I will say, because I was going to say drivers, but Christian's
Horner,
in there,
yeah.
so fucking Christian and is that Liam? That is Liam.
Yeah, Liam in the back.
Where the fuck is Daniel?
Ricardo?
No, Daniel Kvyat.
Yeah. Took his spot too.
Took his spot in fucking heaven.
Yeah.
Can't even have that shit. Checo's there, Pierre's there, Danny Rick's there, Alex is there, and Yuki's there laughing all the way up. If only it would last, buddy. If only it would last. We got less a meme, just more another fucking personal triumph. Fuck yes, Hannah on the podium. Let's fucking go. You love to see it.
Well-earned trophy for her right there.
No, absolutely.
Honestly, I wish she got to keep it. I'm sure not. It goes to the factory, but
yeah, but deserves that one wholeheartedly. Carlos Sainz is definitely one out on this deal. Lewis Hamilton has not gotten any podiums this year, but Carlos has gotten two. The guy they fired to sign Hamilton 2 podiums. Also, I love the fucking MS
just-
Paint. Fucking
Love it.
fantastic. Back to Hannah. Fuck your flexibility. Robust strat superiority.
That one I did not edit yet. I need to remember to do that.
Yeah, you should probably do that.
Again, we can say fuck all we want to. It's fine, but the word appears like
On the screen. Yeah, no.
YouTube gets mad.
Yeah. What a great person. Hannah is phenomenal. Speaking of having to sit there, Ferrari, just what the fuck? Just a revolving door of what the fuck. What can you do? What can you do? Look on the past decade, Ferrari. What can you do different?
It's like, what have you done? Killed world champions.
Yes.
And
Look at Alonso. Alonso's sad and getting ready to retire. Look at fucking Vettel. Vettel has retired. Look at Charles. Charles
is set.
Charles legitimately looks chronically depressed because of you guys. And then there's Lewis, who, God, you can hear the sadness in his voice sometimes. That fucking, the weather's nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I haven't heard his post race yet.
I haven't either. I'm terrified. We got Chile. We have the fucking 3 that are in the title contention. Fucking Lando, Oscar, and Max begging Carlos. They're trying to fucking fight a championship. Chile says, fuck your championship. Oh my God. I love Carlos on the podium. It's phenomenal. Every time.
Speaking of Carlos on the podium.
Speaking of Carlos on the podium, I fucking love this meme. I always love the fucking guy in third fucking super celebrating, fucking spraying champagne and everything. P3. Carlos Sainz. I fucking love Carlos Sainz.
I mean, it was really this. He was the most exciting. I think everybody's excited for him.
Everyone's always excited for Williams on the podium, and I think that next year we're totally going to be all excited to see Williams back to fucking championship contention. Let's go! My hopium is so full.
This episode brought to you by Delusion. You can pick up Delusion at your local Walmart.
God. We love 9/11 jokes here. So it's no wonder that we've got the classic Sir a Second X, Sir a Second Williams podium just occurred.
I don't think I've ever paid attention to George Bush's face on this until now. Like actually looking at him, like,
Just holy shit! I can tell you exactly the fucking motion that he makes after that because I've seen the GIF for this 5 billion times because of the public education system here in America.
Yeah.
God damn. Hi. Do we remember the papaya prophecy? It's been tweaked a little bit because some positions got shifted around, but the papaya prophecy may be becoming may start be looking a little Dutch orange.
Yep.
We are here. We are at Max needs a miracle to win. Well, brother, someone started praying because Lord help us, that might have been a miracle. He is 1 race out from winning his 5th World Drivers' Championship if he can secure more points. I think, what did we say? Fucking 12? So he has to secure 13 more points than Lando Norris next week.
Yep.
He can do it. If anyone can, Max can.
Yep. I think what it was is, like, I think Oscar, regardless of where anybody finishes, I think Oscar has to get in top 3 or top 2. Max has to be top 3, regardless of where Lando. And if Lando, depending where Lando is, I think Lando first is obviously it. But as I said, there's a whole lot of scenarios. Go on Reddit to look them up because there's a lot.
And the last one I have, I think, actually came from last week, but also I think it got posted after the fact.
Yep.
Which is,
I think it was Media Day Thursday. No,
it might have been. I'm not sure, but it's
from the interview.
It's Carlos says, "It's the frog with the T." You know the meme?
Yeah.
I fucking love Carlos so much.
Carlos was 2 memes this week. He was the Kermit at the beginning, and he was the 3rd place podium dude.
The 3rd place podium, yeah.
Too bad it was Rosewater this week.
Yeah, true.
Or maybe not. I don't know. The bottles looked the same to me, and it was a little more fizzy, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just like, because yes, it's outlawed kind of, but it's still one where you can still get alcohol. Like it's not like Saudi where no, absolutely the fuck not.
Yeah.
So. And then mine, which was taken from the Sprint, which I just sent because it's our lookup, I guess, kind of who we aim to be as a podcast, the P1 guys. Fucking Tommy, the classic. In reference to the Sprint, our expectations were low, but holy fuck. Yeah, just not. If you slept through that, you won. You're the winner.
You're
of the
the
Sprint.
winner. Yeah.
Because yeah.
I'll do
Not worth it.
one last check for you.
One last check.
Formula One refresh. I got nothing for you.
Yep.
I have the eyes of a man who's had the drive of his life,
Yeah.
and it is Carlos Sainz.
They'll do it like Thursday or something probably. Or...
No, it is probably going to be exactly how you said.
Yep.
You're going to hit fucking, like, done on this recording, and then it's going to immediately post.
No, I was like, speaking of a podcast we look up to, another one being Steve Dangle podcast. It's going to be a Leaf signing, like after they record and get uploaded. That's when it's going to happen, or release trade or something. So, oh well. I might, yeah, and yeah, it's what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna fire Yuki. They're gonna pull Hadjar up into the Red Bull seat. They're going to leave Liam where he's at. Who are they going to bring in? Fucking... What's their driver they always use for the testing stuff? Their rookie driver?
Iwasa?
Yeah. Bring Iwasa in. Replace one Japanese driver with another.
Yeah. I was like, I wish Yuki would stay. I know it's probably going to happen. Yuki going and Liam staying doesn't make any fucking sense.
No,
they
really
should both
doesn't.
go.
Yeah.
Bring in, and I've seen some stuff like Iwasa's kind of only there for not political, but that kind of stuff, like, you know,
Honda.
money, yeah, or something.
Except not Honda next year because it's Ford.
But I'm like, if Yuki, there's no reason to not fire both if you were going to get rid of them.
Get rid of those two. Bring in Iwasa and your person bringing all the Ford money, Logan Sargent.
Sonny Hayes. It's just Brad Pitt. No training. Oh well. That's it. Yeah, that's Qatar.
That's Qatar.
Unfortunately, we have to do it again next year. But we have Abu Dhabi to look forward to. What brand new sentence.
Yeah.
Boy, I can't wait to watch the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We just activated some sleeper cells because no one ever thought that sentence was going to be said.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly.
Sorry, guys. Man. God, there was something. Oh, yes. Hopefully audio's better. One audio text or two I did adjust. Yeah, thanks for last week, guys.
Yeah, no.
That was... I was like, oh, we were so... I mean, yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, 31 views. Thanks for the awesome thing. Vegas, 103 on YouTube. That's as of now. And I think that's probably where it will plateau. Thanks. And thanks for... We did get some comments, and one thing was audio, so we fixed it. If you're listening again, hopefully I fixed it. I was like, I think I did a lot more leveling this time. And no drum corps in the background.
Yeah.
It's also like literally freezing, so...
Yeah, no. We're icicles right now. Both fucking hoodied up.
Yep. Thermal hoodied. Sherpa line. Mine Sherpa lined, yours lined with what Miku stole from the Wi-Fi when she was lurking in there. Yeah. All right, let's stop with the yapping. Let's get ready for the last round and actually with, you know, what could be the craziest thing versus what could also just be pretty straightforward. And yeah, we're just sitting back here.
This could be the craziest championship deciding race in 4 years.
Yep. And who knows what could happen. It could be worse. You never know.
Is that Nicholas Latifi with a steel chair?
Yeah, we're bringing back Latifi.
Massey.
Massey's going to, yeah. No one else could do it. Massey was already there, so Michael Massey's doing it. Nikita Mazepin. God, I can't even say his name. It's Flory. It's just what it is. He's here. Mick Schumacher decided to Schumacher. Wow, that's how you say that. Schumacher.
Yeah, totally.
He's here, dude. He's just standing in Max's garage just for aura of like manifesting. Yeah. Or it'll be a boring race. Lando wins, gets first place, and it's all over. Who knows? We will next week.
Live on DSQ. It's not live. This is not a live podcast.
Nope, it is.
All recorded.
And recorded after everybody because we wait until final classification because we don't want to go fix stuff.
Exactly. Well, more so, we just jinx everything whenever we.
Yep.
Right before it.
All right. On to Abu.
Follow the pod everywhere at DSQ Pod.